Hello there, welcome back to another video. This is Crashy talking about some Gears of War here on YouTube, and today was an awesome day. Today is, or right now, whenever you're watching this, was just the end of the Gears of War 4 Invitational first LAN event, and I gotta say, I'm pretty happy overall. To get this out of the way, because I do want text message. To get this out of the way, because I do want this to be a positive video overall for the event so far. I'm looking at about an 8.5 out of 10 if I had to give it some kind of a grade or a rating. I'm pretty pleased with everything that's going on, and I hope to improve on where we're at, this being the first LAN event, it being the Invitational, and I'm definitely looking forward to MBN's participation and my participation in future events in terms of just being there. So with that said, let's get into the video. This is my thoughts on day one and the event as a whole so far. This is going to be about in-game. This is going to be about the tournament, the presentation, and all things. So this is going to be a fairly short video as you are looking at the graphic of the teams that attended. And I want to give a quick shout out to the top four. That's going to be NRG, that's going to be Optic, that's going to be Envious, and that's going to be Revenge. Congratulations. Amazing, amazing games that we've seen so far. And spoiler alert, yeah, so let's get into it. The tournament's been going very seamless from match to match, and what I mean by that is there wasn't a whole lot of downtime with just a lot of talking. It felt like we were constantly able to see games on and on and on, and so that felt really, really smooth, and it felt really, really good for this tournament specifically. However, there was a little bit of a spectating issue that I wasn't personally excited about, and that was the going between capture card and going between in-game spectator. And there was two reasons why I don't think it worked well, and one is that the contrasting and the way it actually looked, the device, the way that it was giving off video was very obvious, and it didn't feel smooth when they would switch from in-game spectator to personal camera, and it became darker. You could obviously tell the UI switched very drastically, and overall it just didn't really work for me. However, when we were spectating with in-game spectator, I really hate that over the shoulder view. It's like that third person, I don't even know what to call it. It's like eagle eye view. It's just so bad. I really never want to see it. Overall, the observing has been a little shaky. It's going to take some time for our obs to be more refined. I think it's going in the right direction, hopefully, now that we have a dedicated observer in Gears of War, but I think it's going to take a little bit of practice, and that's not a bad thing at all. I'm actually really excited about that. So in terms of presentation, the event has looked great. Like I said, the match to match has been seamless, and overall we've seen some amazing games. To talk about gameplay, Splice Pro has got to be the team that I want to talk about. The team coming from Mexico, Yuli as their coach. I'm just impressed, man. Like, we knew they were a strong team. People have been saying, hey, they're probably top 3, they might be top 4. And while they didn't put up that type of a performance, they did come to play. I loved the energy that they brought. I loved seeing Yuli up there. And just overall, I was really impressed with what they were able to do. On a second note, Revenge. A big upset, knocking out United, going into that top 4. They're going to be playing NRG tomorrow. That's going to be a huge game. That's going to be top 3. I mean, that's a big thing for those two teams. Both of those teams have been kind of contesting that top 8 place. They've been 4th, they've been 5th, they've been 3rd, I think. I mean, they've just been up there, and I think this is their shining moment for Revenge specifically. They've been a team that's been here to play, and it's nice to see what they can do on LAN. As for your top 2 up-and winners, finals, Optic versus Envy, really awesome to see this continued rivalry, this continued Titan organization versus Titan organization going against each other. I think it's a really awesome thing to see, especially with the addition of Solars. A little bit of a grudge there, not too much. I mean, even Kenny being on Optic, coming from Envy. So it's just a cool storyline. It's something that's been brewing, something that's been built, and I'm excited to see what they can do without praise and just see how it all ends up. Overall, like I said, just wanted to make this short. I think this event has been going well. We need some additional changes, though. We do need some improvements to observing. We do need some improvements to spectator UI, specifically in terms of cleaning it up. It's got to be more clean. The UI that they used, or the overlay that they used on the UI, looked phenomenal. It wasn't massive. It didn't take up the whole screen. I loved it, but the in-game UI needs some work. Overall, I wasn't a fan of the cap card switching to personal views. It didn't really work for me. It kind of pulled me out of the experience. And gameplay wise, like huge congratulations to some of these teams. And I think y'all are killing it. You're putting on a great show, and y'all are embodying the culture of Gears in front of an audience. I'm excited about it. I know the viewers weren't exactly where we're at, but let's give that some time to develop. Let's put some marketing behind it. And I mean, every player, every coach, every organization, put some marketing behind it. Let's really push this thing, and let's see what we got as a Gears community. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please do not leave without leaving a like. Make sure you stick around and check out my last video, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.